Ooh, there we go. Look at this guy. It's a boob guy. My little breastfed babies. Look at how his cute little bow tie onesie on. This is his outfit of the day, kind of. And then he's just got plain blue pants on and his boob guy little shirt. And I am going to feed him. And my discussion today is going to be about life today. How it's changed so much since I've come up. I'm only, how old am I? 21? No, 22. I always forget how old I am. I am 22, and I remember in the 90s how everything was just so simple. You know, the pagers, the beepers, the big phones, the walkie. Oh my god, it's just, things were, they seemed a lot of way simpler than they are for me now. Looking at things and looking at how people raise their kids and how they do. Today I ran into a girl about my age. She could have been younger, who knows. She had 3 kids. She was too busy on the phone talking about some dress. And I know because she was very loud, and it was just like that was her main focus. And she wasn't even focusing on the little kids that she had. The little boy had to be at least maybe just turned 1, because he could barely walk without doing that little thing, duck wobble. And I mean, man, he looked like he was a tiny baby. But I mean, not even concerned about him or anything, or watching the other kids, you know, punching and kicking each other. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? You know, she just let them do whatever they wanted to do. And also didn't realize that the boy had, I don't know if he had just sudden ear problems, but he just was holding his ear and scratching his ear and crying. It was just like, to me, that would be a concern. To her, it was just like, whatever. You know, I don't know. Who knows if she even checked him or did anything when she left. But, I feel like people should pay more attention to their kids. I feel like this world is just kind of not as parental as they used to be. Like, my mom was definitely like a mom and a dad, because my dad wasn't there. I knew my dad, but, you know, he just wasn't around. It's just crazy how that's just the norm these days. Like, I remember in the 90s, like, if you didn't have a husband or somebody that you were engaged to, it was just kind of like, well, how'd she get a kid? Like, nobody knew. It was just so weird. And then I also remember it was like marriage was a big thing for people. Used to be. I mean, some people still, but I just feel like people take marriage as a joke these days. I mean, they get married and get divorced within a month or two, not wanting to work it out just because they found somebody else they like, or, you know, this guy has a hot car. I'm like, you know, like, kids my age. And it just, I don't know, it's just crazy how people think and how they are. They just, how they are just amazes me. And that's the reason why we want to get into foster care. I feel like there's a lot of kids that need a figure that tells them what to do, which is right. And if you can make an impact on just 6 kids, that could do a lot. You could be mentoring the next doctor, president, you never know. You know, if this kid came from a drug-inflicted house, you know, exposed to a lot of bad things. If we teach that child, you know, no, that's not normal, and we're normal working people here at my house, and we show them how to earn their own money the honest way, and if we could just impact them in any kind of way, it would just be amazing. Like, it would change this world a lot. And it is going to be a hard thing to do, foster care. I'm actually kind of really scared because of getting attached. I've always been active in the kid department. My first job was babysitting. That was kind of off the record type thing. But I did babysit. I had 3 3-year-olds, I had a 2-year-old, and I had a newborn. And then after school hours, the big kids would get off the bus. And I had all them alone by myself for, I'd say about 6 hours. It wasn't bad. I knew how to put them down for them at nap and everything else. And it was fun. I loved it. But my thing is, you know, you can't do too much when they're other people's kids, you know, in your disciplinary ways, because my way is we sit in the corner, you know, you get a little pat on the butt, a little, you know, you're not going overboard with the whole, I mean, my mom did switches, but, you know, I turned out fine. But we're not going to be doing any switches or anything. It will be a pat on the butt and, you know, sit in the corner or think about what you did or why did you do it, you know. And I think it will be very challenging because you just can't up and say that with other people's kids. Unless, you know, it turns into an adoption, which would be awesome if we could adopt through there. Also, we're really scared of seeing a bad situation that's so bad that the kid doesn't want to go back, but yet there's no way that we can further foster that child. It's just going to be a hard thing to do, but I feel like that's my calling. Like, my family they're really church oriented, and they used to tell me I was really good with the Sunday school kids because I used to teach the classroom, which was 5 and under potty trained. So it would usually be like 2 up. I used to teach that class, and they told me that was my gift. But I feel like those kids are already seeing, you know, they're already pretty much getting help by taking the step of going with their parents to church. And I feel like their parents know, most of them, you know, most of the kids that even go to Sunday school know that, you know, what's right from wrong, more so than the kids out there who never even, you know, had a godly figure or any type of thing in their life. But I'm really kind of excited, kind of scared. Been talking to my best friend about it a lot, and trying to prepare myself emotionally first before I get started. Oh, I'm ready, but I'm not. I would definitely vlog about it. I know I can't, you know, I know you can't show the kids, but I know I can update people on the situation, but no names or anything else like that. But I'm aware of all that. I definitely want to take all the right steps and be approved for every little thing before we get started. So definitely wish us luck in that department, because we want to do that. We want to have kids running around the house other than our own, because I gotta hold off on having kids until I have my wedding. I gotta look nice. I got to look nice in my wedding dress. Right, Carrington. He is such a cute sculpt. Oh my gosh. I want to get him reborn this year before Christmas. That is definitely another goal of mine. I just can't put him in a box. He's just so cute. And he's like one of my cuddliest babies. Can I get it out now? I would love him to be like Indian looking. I would definitely love him like really, really dark with some peachy feet in really good hands. It's gotta take a really, 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 really good person to do him though. It's gonna take me a couple artists. I gotta find like the perfect artist. I've seen a couple and heard of a couple of new ladies that are AA artists that take customs. He's just not going to anybody. I think it's gonna, I'd rather it be a high-end person instead of on the low-end part, because he's very special and I think he deserves the absolute best. I was even thinking about stripping him myself and just like playing with him as a blank kit. That's how cute he is. He can pull that off. My thing is the hands. I don't like this one here. And I definitely, I mean, this one's okay. It's kind of like, yes, Sergeant. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not feeling his hands ever. His feet are my favorite. And his belly plate I don't like as much either. But he don't do, because he always wears mittens anyways. He looks so cute in mittens. Mwah, aunties. Mwah, aunties and uncles. See you guys later. Thanks for watching our video. And please subscribe if you ain't. Because we can't have that. You can't be watching and not subscribing. See you guys.